my brother getting whipped back, man.
What the fuck? My voice has been actually like fucking me over a lot lately. I'm not sick, but it's like, you feel me? Hey man, say man, Don Juan J man, we got another special banger for y'all today, man. You see me? It's special, nigga. It's special.
Fuck boy, yeah. Lay that nigga out. That boy got put on the ground. Put him in the dirt.
Hey man,
put him on a shirt.
Dirt.
Fuck it, shout out Gucci man.
Shout out that nigga.
Gucci.
Shout out my nigga Gucci. Fire in the Booth, AKALA Part 4, heavily requested.
Super.
Y'all been loving that AKALA, man. Him and Kano, they've been fucking.
Yes.
But AKALA the one that's really been running the laundry, right?
Yes, that's a
heavy hitter.
Yeah, he's smoking.
Yeah.
Beethoven.
God, we need. Well, how many subs we have now? 780. What's 787?
I honestly do not know. I think so. But
we a little behind the curve, man. We need to.
Indeed.
We a little behind the curve. I want that giveaway, man. We need.
Rev that shit up, chat.
We need 1,000.
Rev it up
By the new year, by January 1st.
Rev it up.
We what? Almost 210 off, like 213.
Yeah.
So we almost there. It's been a long road.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Tell your friends. Make sure y'all liking, commenting, and subscribing.
On me.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just that AKALA Part 4.
Very intrigued.
Fire in the Booth.
They said this shit crazy. And they said
and got a dress. Yeah.
Yeah, this full on. Yeah, Super Saiyan.
Alright, without further ado, let's get this shit back.
They said listen to the whole thing and then he talking about him and Charlie gonna be talking about
I know you're gonna dig this.
Perfect.
You ready, cuz? Always, bro, always. You know what happens when you hear this, right?
Hold on. Why do a lot of British people or like English people, like from England, talk fast as hell? Have you noticed that? Like they talk pretty fast.
I don't know.
Have you noticed that though?
Kind of, but not as fast as him. Because Fredo's kind of.
He's a hood nigga. That's talking proper English. Ready to rumble. Spit that shit.
Yo, listen. 10-year anniversary. AKALA.
He did it on the Panda beat.
I can hear it.
Turn up! Uncle AKALA, the flow farther. You already know that I'm smarter than half of the darker the shit get harder. I spit yet fools when I act like they can't get a quick death. How many careers have been ended in a time that I've only ascended? Just telling things how they are now, why would the truth be offensive? I was independent when everybody signed, still independent, respect my grind, own my own masters, know what that mean? Understand back catalogue, are you green? Seen, means that my kids have a pension. I ain't got kids, just thought I would mention.
Hold on.
He talking. He already. Come on,
that nigga said I'm an independent artist. I own my masters.
I own my shit.
All
my shit for my kids.
That shit give my kids a pension.
On me.
Y'all niggas be signing y'all lives away on these deals.
He said niggas
don't own your masters.
Niggas career ended before his ascension type shit. Damn. Off rip? Talk that shit.
I mean, you know how hard it is to like really actually be owned
as an independent artist? Yes, that's why a lot of niggas aren't on now, but they have name value.
Because like you're pushing yourself.
Indeed, you don't have that machine behind you for real.
Like, I mean, the machine. You really need the machine.
Unless you like that guy.
Who really got? Because did Juice get popular independent? I think he did. Right? Or what niggas? Chance?
I'm not even hip. I know Chance. I don't know.
I thought Juice was.
Like, I don't know if Juice was independent.
When he dropped that shit, I still shoot shadows in my room. I thought he was independent.
I don't know. He could be.
Who else was independent?
Dolph.
Nope.
Young Dolph.
Dolph was independent. I think Waka was independent.
I don't know. That's
but yeah, not a lot of independent artists that actually like
that can make it.
Youngboy's independent now.
But I don't know. When he blew up, was he?
He wasn't independent.
That's what I'm saying.
Not a lot of independent artists. I know Zane. Was that his name? Zane.
I'm not him.
He's independent. But yeah, it is hard being an independent artist. But yeah.
Indeed.
Shit get harder, I spit yet fools when I act like they can't get a quick death. How many careers have been ended in a time that I've only ascended? Just telling things how they are now, why would the truth be offensive? I was independent when everybody signed, still independent, respect my grind, own my own masters, know what that mean? Understand back catalogue, are you green? Seen, means that my kids have a pension. I ain't got kids, just thought I would mention. See my intention, mangle a mention, murder a syllable and strangle a sentence, stand to attention. All of your henchmen still couldn't bench him, cause he's too heavyweight brethren. Like old school jungle selection, come through humble a veteran. 10 years since the first album, 10 years no daytime radio, 10 years still touring, that's real supporters, we all know why they don't play me though. I'm that rapper, rap about matters that actually matter, challenging power, what? Every single tour is 10% more now, why do you think that happens? Content matters, albums matter, songs they matter, lyrics they matter, integrity matters, flows it matter, it's worth the skibble, we deal with the matter, no industry hype, just write what I like, it's a Steve Biko with the mic, this I am Mike, wouldn't like, cause a fight is a roll of the dice, like rolling on knives, organs openly sliced, cold, I told you the price, cold in the ice, nah, cold in the life, living in a war zone, hold my advice, take shortcuts, get cut short, long road, hard road.
Ooh. Take shortcuts, get cut short.
I like, those probably my favorite type of bars.
Where you can take the words
and then flip it. Nah, yeah, I like that shit. That should be so hard. He's
with the mic, this I am Mike, wouldn't like, cause the fight is a
the heavyweight shit
like rolling on knives, organs openly sliced, cold, I told you the price, cold in the ice, nah, cold in the life, living in a war zone, hold my advice, take shortcuts, get cut short, long road, hard road, but more sure, more tour that I'm doing at the end of the year should make all this clear, some only get visibility, some silly fool called me a failure, I smile to myself, these times I was on a plane to Australia, sold out shows on the other side of the globe, but fools only know what's in front of their nose, that it's done, pose but they can't sell shows, cause the music is poo and they got no flow, I know. You might be astonished, dope shit cannot be polished. No matter how you push it on the public, son, you cannot make them laugh it, son. You know how many rappers could pack out a venue in Addis Ababa, guess what? It was the only one Bob Marley ever did play in Africa. You write raps, I write history on the page, and quite literally an elder statesman to my own generation, an inspiration, cause the flows that I came with is a solo played by Miles Davis, who don't know is the greatest. So if Charlie tells anybody else, their fire in the booth is the best there's been. Is he high? Does he lie? Nah, he knows that I'm in my own league. I'm just totally separate. If what you're actually going on the evidence, you wanna be a folder, you know what it is. You wanna be involved in the with the cleverest. Genius, I know it. Kinda like a roadside tug, get a poet. Kinda like a warrior, kinda like a scholar. But I could be your arse, so don't make me show it. I know certain kind of supporters don't like when I get this mercy. You think that I care? All that show, you don't really know me. See, I'm an arrogant fuck on the mic. I am not humble, I'm only nice in real life. Who wants an MC that does not think that the shit that defeats the whole point? Combat sport, this rap stuff. That's why man gets slapped when they act up. They cannot catch us, they will get backed up. You can feel the energy coming through the chakras. No aggression, the hood's not listening. Cause aggression is what they're living in. So I keep spitting it. Every day I'm spinning them. Call me AKALA. There is no synonym. Nobody's similar. Not the same. I rap about life, they rap about chains. Yeah, we all get dough and we all drive nerves. All do festivals, all get work. We don't all lecture at Oxford with a hoodie on, cause I got no response for that nonsense. Don't all do education in war zones. Man, I shook to go pick 'em. Despite all the big talk, they were not walking half of the places I step in. Catch me in anyone's road on my own. Kids act like they seen a ghost. I'm like little bro. I'm 32 years old. You think I care about a postcode? I'm not invincible. I can get removed from the physical, but if I get murked, probably be political. Cause the things that come out of my mouth is a madness. I'm a rebellious bastard with no respect for authority. So I don't suggest that you follow me. It's true this could all end horribly, but I still be the anomaly and entrepreneur. I don't say it cause it sounds cool. It's actually true. Ain't got a diamond chain I admit it, but I do. An office with employees.
We're on our third beat
in 4 minutes.
Why is his freestyle so long?
He's insane. He said some shit. He said you can't polish dog shit.
Yeah, he said I'm dog shit, you can't polish it. Yeah.
That shit.
Nah, he said call me AKALA, there's no synonym.
Yeah.
Nigga, don't call me nothing else but me, nigga.
Yes.
I'm me.
Yes.
He been saying a lot.
He said, he said
I can't like
he was like the rappers were just talking about like they doing this and that. Nigga, we all doing this and that. We all on tours, nigga. We all fucking hoes. Nigga, we all doing this and that.
Nah, that is true.
Like, what you bragging about, nigga? I'm right here with you, nigga.
We doing the same shit. Why are you speaking on shit that everybody is doing?
Nah, he said a lot already.
It's
like if we pause it after everything, we're gonna pause it after everything.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
I think a part of them, they be thinking because we're not pausing it, we're missing shit. It's not necessarily that we're missing shit. It's
this video gonna be 50
we're
minutes.
We're not gonna pause this shit 30 times. Like when we do pause it for like that room shaker,
yes,
we'll recap everything that we've heard. But it's like to part like I've seen niggas that do that, and I'm just like, bro, like I get tuned out because like
Yes.
I don't want to watch you pause it every 30 seconds.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
He's going crazy.
Yeah.
Nah, that shit.
You follow me? It's true, this could all end horribly, but I still be the anomaly and entrepreneur. I don't say it cause it sounds cool, it's actually true. Ain't got a diamond chain, I admit it, but I do got an office with employees in it. Do take youngsters all around the globe, get them paid for the brain and the lyrics, while media wanna still paint us like we are just nothing but crooks. Along comes one so cool, it can make it cool to rap about books. And you can think that's sneaky and stupid, but all that show that you're clueless. Cause the global revenue for books every year is like 10 times more than music. Now I've sold how many books and self-published out
He can hear himself.
I don't know.
So we can hear.
It might be too loud.
Or we can hear what else is going on.
I don't know. He too locked in for that shit. You gotta think he rapping fast as fuck. You ain't really like paying attention to all that shit because you really like take your mind off the shit. Fuck up everything.
Yeah.
It might be too loud, or I think it's falling off. It's not really centered in his shit because his hair. So it might be just
I was
easier.
confused. I was like, cause they moved it up. I was like,
Yeah, it might be easier for them to take it
crooks.
off.
Along comes one so cool, it can make it cool to rap about books.
He said
And
it
you
made
can
it cool
think
to rap
that's
about
sneaky and
books.
stupid, but all that show that you're clueless. Cause the global revenue for books every year is like 10 times more than music. Now I've sold how many books and self-published, how does that look? For those that only respect checks, swear the accountant ain't cooking the books, son. And I don't even think that capitalism should decide how you rate a rap on a rhythm. That is the age we're living in, isn't it? It's all about materialism, more important than any paper debt. Do you check for the youth? Let's see. Any one of them little tugs right there. It could have been me. It could have been me. It could have been me. 15, I was in chimes and trends. Colosseum way back then. Surrounded by big men and the clap of a skin. You know what's being smoked in green, but everybody.
Why it sound like his daily W?
I knew you was gonna say that. Nah, for real.
They just lowered the pitch.
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
Oh my god! If we would have ended the video right there, bruh, I would have, bruh. That shit is hilarious. You know how much heat we would have got? It would have
been over.
Y'all be real. When y'all listen to the first 10 seconds of that beat,
I know they was steaming.
like yo,
Bloody Americans.
this is no good music.
Trap that they listen to. Y'all know y'all be. Hey, I'm telling you, don't just like the video. Y'all know y'all be like that. Y'all know y'all be like that. Y'all know y'all be like that.
Y'all niggas really do be on us, bro. When we don't be liking shit, they be like, are they serious? He's going absolute bonkers.
Yo, wake up. No. We fuck with y'all UK niggas.
I fuck with y'all niggas.
Yeah, that's funny.
All around the globe, get them paid for the brain and the lyrics, while media wanna still paint us like we are just nothing but crooks. Along comes one so cool, it can make it cool to rap about books. And you can think that's sneaky and stupid, but all that show that you're clueless. Cause the global revenue for books every year is like 10 times more than music. Now I've sold how many books and self-published, how does that look? For those that only respect checks, swear the accountant ain't cooking the books, son. And I don't even think that capitalism should decide how you rate a rap on a rhythm. That is the age we're living in, isn't it? It's all about materialism, more important than any paper debt. Do you check for the youth? Let's see. Any one of them little tugs right there. It could have been me. It could have been me. It could have been me. 15, I was in chimes and trends. Colosseum way back then. Surrounded by big men and the clap of a skin. You know what's being smoked in green, but everybody pretends. This time I kick ball for the hammers. Weed in the girls, put a spanner in the matters. Fact of the matter is, look, my discipline. Late night veterans whip with a stick in it. He took it from under his dad's mattress. I never grew up with that. Who's better off? Complicated, I'm undercompensating. Everybody talks road, I let them fake it. My oldest was organised crime. They lick banks, so I ain't gas when you say you bag grams. Bad man, what's that? Madman, stop that. They manufacture gas, we just pop that. They import, export, we just shot that. Hustle ain't saying I not that. I'm just saying we should see it's deliberate. And by now we should all be sick of it. I'm working on ways to get rid of it. Mass incarceration ridiculous. So I go chill and I chat to the man them. Fire in the booth, part one, what I rap them. Explain the system and how I will trap them. Action more than rap them. All my fire in the booths. They have been studied as texts by countless PhDs round the globe. My youth now have some respect. And they still bang on the block from Brixton to Brooklyn, Palestine to West Papua. But despite all the personal comfort, I still feel sick when I think of the massacres. The world is fucked. There's enough to go round. What will you rule back? There he goes preaching again. AKALA, stick to the scripture, son. Tell him about your whip. Brand new something and sick. How many girls wanna?
Hold on.
He nice.
Hold on.
He said,
Hold on.
nice.
Hold on.
He said, I'm trying to talk that shit for y'all.
He said something before the massacre shit, bro. And I had it in my head, but then he went on this run and I forgot it. It just, bro, he said something, bro. That shit was hard.
I'll go back.
Go back, bro.
Complicated, I'm uncompensating. Everybody talks road, I let them fake it. My olders was organised crime, they lick banks. So I ain't gas when you say you buy grams. Bad man, what's that? Madman, stop that. They manufacture gas, we just pop that. They import, export, we just shot that. Hustle ain't saying I knock that. I'm just saying we should see it's deliberate. And by now we should all be sick of it. I'm working on ways to get rid of it. Mass incarceration ridiculous. So I go chill and I chat to the man them. Firing the booth part one, what I rap them. Explaining the system and how all trapped in action more than rap them. All my fire in the booths, they have been studied as text.
Yeah, that was what it was. He said my fire in the booth's been studied as text.
PhDs.
Nigga.
That's crazy.
Like, nigga, I'm rapping about substance. Nigga, yes. You can transcript my shit. And transcribe my shit.
Imagine going to like fucking English 101.
And they bring out some AKALA.
Yeah, some AKALA text. That's kind of
tough. It might be easier to remember shit if you hear it this way.
Yeah.
Because you know how easy it is for us to pick up a song. Yeah, like when you trying to read to study something for a quiz. Yeah. And then you can't remember shit.
I forgot the terminology for that. But is it like, yeah, that is a different.
Because like I learned all the states in alphabetical order when I was younger.
Like
and the song.
The Animaniacs. That shit.
I don't know. It goes like Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut.
Is it the Disney cartoon?
Florida, nah, my uncle taught me.
But
he taught me when I was young, and ever since then, I've never forgot the shit. Like I'll probably be 50 being able to do that shit in alphabetical order and backwards, just because like.
Okay, backwards is crazy. Backwards is crazy.
Nah, so now
you got Wyoming. Is that the first one?
Yeah, no, Wyoming. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Wyoming is the first one. But nah, yeah, like.
Yeah.
So I guess hearing it this way is like.
It is better for
easier
people.
For certain people, like different learning styles.
Yeah, because some people can look at the board and get it. Somebody has to like listen.
All I gotta do is just see you do it once. Like if I see somebody do something, I'm pretty sure I can. Like
I'm kind of like mixed breed of shit because I can do it like that.
Like if I see you do it and you're explaining it as you're doing it,
there you go.
Like, cause I need to know the why.
Yes.
Like as long as I know the why it's supposed to be like that, I'm pretty good. Like if you tell me the why and then you do it and then so we do this because. If you don't do this, then this fucks up. Then okay, I'm good.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
indeed. No, he said some shit about the mass incarceration shit.
The massacres. No, we about to get to that. As soon as you say it, we're gonna get
So I gas when you say you buy grams. Bad man, what's that? Madman, stop that. They manufacture gas, we just pop that. They import, export, we just shot that. Hustle ain't saying I knock that. I'm just saying we should see it's deliberate. And by now we should all be sick of it. I'm working on ways to get rid of it. Mass incarceration ridiculous. So I go chill and I chat to the man them. Firing the booth part one, what I rap them. Explaining the system and how all trapped in action more than rap them. All my fire in the booths, they have been studied as text by countless PhDs round the globe. My youth now have some respect, and they still bang on the block from Brixton to Brooklyn, Palestine to West Papua. But despite all the personal comfort, I still feel sick when I think of the massacre. The world is fucked. There's enough to go round. What will you rule back? There goes preaching again. AKALA, stick to the script, just done. Tell him at your whip, brand new something and sit. How many girls wanna? Well, cuz, come on, let's be honest.
Hold on, they don't want to hear AKALA rap.
They said they want to hear about you getting busted down.
They want to hear how many, how much bread you blowing. How many bitches want to suck your dick for real?
Me.
They don't want to hear you talk about that shit.
That's that shit. That intellectual.
I mean, it's crazy what people do to like keep from the truth coming out. Like the truth coming out.
That is true. He said something earlier about he's like capitalization is capitalism is like. He said some shit like basically saying like capitalism is the reason why people are rapping how they rapping and not how they actually want to rap.
Yes, because that's probably why he's independent. Because most labels in England probably aren't going to sign him knowing that he raps like this.
Indeed.
About what he raps about. Yeah, most niggas are selling it. So I'm gonna rap about shit that I necessarily don't really want to rap
or
about.
care about for real.
Like it's not me. But then that again, it's like
that bread.
It's a price to pay. But it's a price to pay. Yeah. What would you do?
I mean, I'm gonna do what
would you thug it out like as an independent, as a AKALA nigga? Like if you was on.
If I'm AKALA, I'm gonna do it like that. But if I'm just like a regular, I'm a rapper.
Just gonna rap how you rap.
I'm gonna rap how I rap. Yeah.
Because I feel like rap is your reputation to you.
Indeed.
Because it's your artistry that you're putting.
Yes.
Not necessarily on the page, but like out there
for the real niggas.
For interpretation.
There are some fake people that can just rap about shit that they hear other people rap about and they can get away with it.
Why be name here? True.
The GTA shit.
Well, I mean, name here. He's one of those.
Yeah.
Lil Pump probably is one of those. Well, Lil Pump don't really. I'll give him a pass.
He said, I sold coke to your grandma.
Cap.
Has he sold coke to my grandma? I don't know. I don't know.
Babytron, I like Babytron.
Babytron's hard shit. We'll have to do with him eventually.
Huh?
That's what we're going to do with him eventually.
Babytron?
Yeah.
Babytron's hard. I like Babytron. Yeah. But yeah, AKALA, he's really talking that shit. Y'all don't want to hear him rap. Mm-hmm. It's like, it's kind of like that. I don't know.
It must be
because it's different. It must be hard for people to really get into it because it's so different than like, man, what the fuck is this? I'm not in history class. Like a lot of people probably feel that way.
Got you.
And it's like he's trying to enlighten you about certain shit. I'm pretty sure this isn't all he raps about, but you know,
this is like the main thing.
He wants to get a message out there through music, and that's his purpose. So.
I still feel sick when I think of the massacre, the world is fucked. There's enough to go round. What will you rule back? There he goes preaching again. AKALA, stick to the script, just son. Tell him about your whip, brand new something and sit. How many girls wanna? Well, cuz, come on, let's be honest. I was not ugly before this shit. So you can imagine, with the brain power you cannot fathom. I mean it truly from the bottom of my heart. Don't please jump on the bandwagon, I've made it. Cool to be conscious again, say thanks, cause I know that you got more sense. I know that you know yourself when you were sat down with your grind and your friends. That's our culture, respect for the owners. If you smoke coke, let me call you a cokehead, no biggie. When I rap with AKALA, so silly.
If you a cokehead, let's call a spade a spade.
Let's be real with it now.
If you a cokehead, let me call you a cokehead. You can't be mad that I'm calling you what you is.
What you is? Yeah, that's what you is.
You are this.
You mad at yourself for real. You can't be mad at me for pointing it out.
That's the realest shit.
At the end of the day, you crying to yourself, but
you mad at me for pointing out what you are.
Exactly.
So you want me to just, and everybody else,
to just act like it
to ignore
the obvious. It's a damn shame.
Chat, it's just so like
it's sick.
It's an illness.
Mental.
It's not ugly before this shit. So you can imagine, with the brain power you cannot fathom. I mean it truly from the bottom of my heart. Don't please jump on the bandwagon, I've made it. Cool to be conscious again, say thanks, cause I know that you got more sense. I know that you know yourself when you were sat down with your grind and your friends. That's our culture, respect for the owners. If you smoke coke, let me call you a cokehead, no biggie. When I rap with AKALA, so silly. I'm not my grand's name, so milly. 10 years first album, 10 years no daytime play. But in October we're selling out cocoa. Come along, learn about a show on the stage. No hype man, no cup in the mic. Musician and visuals all mixed right. And like 40 songs squeezed into an hour and a half. His supporters actually right. Consistency matters, the rest is just package. Imagine these rappers is tragic, sitting at home, having to watch me. They're like, I swear it's black magic, yeah, black magic. Real tradition of the rappers, I study my craft. You man, them are slackers. Bow in the presence of greatness. Do you only train to rate fakeness? Love that I get is so overwhelming, I don't even see no haters. Yeah, few men have got more status. Which one has more respect? That's what I thought. AKALA's the one that they still can't get. Cause I'm like Dennis Brown meets DMX. I'm like Shabba and Brookie and Deck. Running down old school Stratford Rex. I feel sorry for whoever comes next. That's like running off the Usain Bolt. That's like singing after John Holt. That's like trying to floss on the Pope. He's so beyond money, he tries to act broke. I'm like every book's written at once. So I got the youth's head fucked like scum. Little bit of reggae mixed with a bit of punk. And the discipline never rule this monk. Like how it feels when you come, she comes at the same time. Now you're one. Oof, you will swear there's a God when you're done. Even if you know you don't believe in one. Son, all of my children have left the building. Charlie can't have them back cause I've killed them. If I don't feel them, they ain't real them. Fate is still then. Just don't deliberate over the ill estate soldier, the middleweight roller. Didn't we take over? Didn't we take over? The middleweight roller, the ill estate soldier, deliberate over. Lines that I rhyme with a force. So hard to separate your mind from your thoughts. Know that I am inclined to divorce. Your little big mouth from the height of your horse. See, it's a sign of the times that we walk. Those that talk sense get a line in chalk. Those that talk shit get a line of support. Right round the block for the minds that they bought. For the dominant philosophy.
Lock in, Charles. Lock in, Charles. Lock in, Charles. The cheeks moving.
Does he not breathe? Like,
nah, his breath control is actually crazy. Cause we're 7.5,
and we have a whole 11 more minutes.
And he just he must do like yoga or breathing exercise.
He look like a nigga that do yoga.
Yeah, he do.
No judgment. I'm just saying.
He do give me like the natural herbs type of vibe.
Burning sage, all that shit.
Indeed. He is 32, so he probably is into that.
He's talking a lot.
Yes. What did he just say, bro? He said some shit, bro. He said something. He's like, that's like running after Usain Bolt. That's like
yeah. What? That was like 32 bars.
I know.
Like, it's not.
Imagine running after Usain though.
You're gonna lose.
I know.
He's gonna.
Like your record is like your time is shit. He already he set a world record.
Buddy is.
It's no even like.
Imagine like for $1 million, you gotta catch Usain Bolt.
Oh, no, that's good as fuck. He could be a foot ahead of me. If they, nigga, it's not happening. It's not happening. Sorry.
I'm gonna have to catch him when he sleep or something like.
There you go.
I'm about to plot on Buddy.
Nah, he probably sleep run.
Probably. Them feet.
Comes at the same time, now you're one. If you swear there's a God when you're none. Even if you know you don't believe in one. Son, all of my children have left the building. Charlie can't have them back cause I've killed them. If I don't feel them, they ain't real them. Fate is still then. Just don't deliberate over the illustrate soldier, the middleweight roller. Didn't we take over? Didn't we take over? The middleweight roller, the illustrate soldier, deliberate over. Lines that I rhyme with a force. So hard to separate your mind from your thoughts. Know that I am inclined to divorce. You little big mouth from the height of your horse. See, it's a sign of the times that we walk. Those that talk sense get our line in chalk. Those that talk shit get a line of support. Right round the block for the minds that they bought. For the dominant philosophy, the legal armed robbery, the global monopoly. This fucking up the only planet that we got. If I have my way, I'll tell the truth, I'll let them rock. But unfortunately,
It's fucking up the only planet that we got. Global monopoly.
Yes.
What is he really getting after for real? Like, who is a part of this global monopoly?
You talking about the government?
Which government? He said global.
I guess really all the government.
All of them just with their own agendas? Like pushing their own agendas is going to ruin it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I got.
Makes sense.
those that talk shit get a line of support. Right round the block for the minds that they bought. For the dominant philosophy, the legal armed robbery, the global monopoly. This fucking up the only planet that we got. If I have my way, I'll tell the truth, I'll let them rock. But unfortunately, it's not. Fuck off. This is so easy. I love this shit, but I'm almost bored. I could write one of these every month, but to give them a chance, I've only wrote 4 core. Man, they're not training. They're not ready for the levels of Shaolin. That's almost an hour of Mars, my dog. None of which is
he
on
said
my...
niggas not training. They're not ready for the level of Shaolin. That's hard. That's so hard. That's so hard.
I don't know about the monks for real.
That's hard. That's hard as fuck.
Middleweight roller, the illustrated soldier, deliberate over lines that I rhyme with a force. So hard to separate your mind from your thoughts. Know that I am inclined to divorce. You little big mouth from the height of your horse. See, it's a sign of the times that we walk. Those that talk sense get our line in chalk. Those that talk shit get a line of support. Right round the block for the minds that they bought. For the dominant philosophy, the legal armed robbery, the global monopoly. This fucking up the only planet that we got. If I have my way, I'll tell the truth, I'll let them rock. But unfortunately, it's not. Fuck off. This is so easy. I love this shit, but I'm almost bored. I could write one of these every month, but to give them a chance, I've only wrote 4 core. Man, they're not training. They're not ready for the levels of Shaolin. That's almost an hour of Mars, my dog. None of which is on my albums. And I got 6. And I write books and plays and scripts. Still find time to go teach in the bits. Who told you that he's not the shit? Well, a bloody liar he is. I want this little idiot. Try chat to me and I can't feel it. Boy, try smile me, your eye them tall. Too damn big for your belly. Not on your nelly, not on your life. Could you find one to touch him on the mic? Yeah, right. Imagine a famous rapper from the States barring for 10 minutes straight. With the bloody cheek to do it double time every time. How much piss does he take? Knows that he's great, knows that you're fake, knows that he won't have a bar from your mate, knows that you're late. Look at it, anticipate every word that I say when I speak. Cause it's the knowledge of Timbuktu mixed with the slang of a London Jew. And it in a heart and the soul of the blues, my youth. Now how can I not go true? Half of a cracker plus half of a coon. Half of a joke plus half in the room. If I'm feeling anything that's close to half hearted, you're half more than half doomed. Half of my tune contains more content than every single thing you'd ever do. Guessing it's easy, but only a few could spit content and still slew. I'm sure you noticed this true. One of them is not you. You what? You wanna have a Barney with the magic mouth, the machine gun armies, with the only one that is channeling Marley. You watch rappers while I'm studying Garvey. Left out. We can all see who's the best that you came for. Connect 4, I came for a chess match. Not the same league, even the same sport. Literally hundreds of stamps in the passport. Not the same league, even the same sport.
This beat.
He said you came for Connect 4. I came for a chess match. Nah, I came for Connect 4. You pull out the chessboard, now I'm pissed.
I'm off. I'm off.
Like, I'm just trying to get this 4 in a row.
Like, easy.
Like why you
easy
hopping this shit?
You don't play chess, huh? Chess is actually a very...
I can get busy with some checkers now. But I'm gonna leave that chess.
Chess is actually very easy. It's hard to master, but it's an easy game to play.
That's fair. I understand all the pieces, like how you move each piece and shit like that.
But you just don't get it.
I get the objective, but you're basically trying to like outsmart
it.
Yeah. But it's like, how do you do that shit with all these different pieces and ways to do it and shit? It's another
when you
possibility.
really think about it, your main objective, I'm trying to advance on this nigga without being too aggressive or too passive to where he advances on me and takes my king or puts my king in checkmate.
Indeed.
Other than that, it's pretty easy. Like, basically, the way I play, I'm going to play until it looks like they're about to win. Then I play for a stalemate. Because a stalemate, like, so checkmate is like, your piece is in check. No, your piece is in, like he has a piece that can take, like, he puts it to where your king is, like, in check. And then, like, to get your king, but, like, you can't make, like, all right, so let's say you put me in check, boom. Like, you got a rook that's, like, right beside me. It's like, so basically, next go, you can take me. I can't make no other move but to take my king or move a piece to where my king is no longer in check. But to our checkmate is where he puts you in check and there is no other move for you to take him out of check. Where, like, you boxed in.
That's game.
Yeah. A stalemate is where you're not in check, but any move that you make would put you in check. So that's a stalemate. Like, you can't put yourself in check to keep the game going. So, like, his thing is, like, he wants to be aggressive to checkmate you, where I could play to get a stalemate. To
so you a weenie.
To where you don't win.
So you a hoe.
No, it's just, I'll play until I fuck up. Then it's like, okay, I'm going to play for a stalemate.
He a passive player, Chad.
Yeah, like, because if they over aggressive, I can flip it back on them.
Yeah.
So that
it's a game within the game, for real.
Yeah, it really is.
True. Liar is. Oh, what is this little idiot? Try chat to me and I can't feel it. Why try smile me? I am calling. Cool, I'm big for your belly. Not on your nelly. Not on your life. You find one to touch him when I'm right. Yeah, right. Imagine a famous rapping for the States. Barring for 10 minutes straight. With the bloody cheek to do it double time every time. How much piss does he take? Knows that he's great. Knows that you're fake. Knows that he won't have a bath from your mate. Knows that you're late. Look at the anticipate every word that I say when I speak. Cause it's the knowledge of Timbuktu mixed with the slang of a London hue. Added in a heart and a soul in the blues. My youth now, how can I not go true? Half of a cracker plus half of a coon. Half of a joke plus half of a goon. If I'm feeling anything that's close to half heart, ain't your half more than half tune. Half of my tune contains more content than every single thing you'd ever do. Guessing it's easy, but only a few could spit content and still slew. I'm sure you noticed this true. One of them is not you. You know what? You wanna have a Barney with the magic mouth, the machine gun armies, with the only one that is channeling Marley. You watch rappers while I'm studying Garvey. Left out. We can all see who's the best that you came for. Connect 4, I came for a chess match. Not the same league, even the same sport. Literally hundreds of stamps in the passport. Not the same league, even the same sport. Literally hundreds of stamps in the passport. And I ain't this black women to make my living. So who's most successful in it? Yeah, I got love on my heart, but it's not all peace and love. No, are you kidding? Yes, there were things worth killing and dying for. Ends ain't one of them though. What are you lying for? Now if a man runs in your house, drops your mum in the side of a mouth, who in the right man will understand when you ended up taking them out. Yes, love is not soft or sorry. Love is so tough it can make your mum catch your body. Love's the only thing worth killing and dying for. That's what I've learned in my time on this earth. Think that I'm wrong? Go to a lifer's wing. Look the man them in the eyes. Done that many times. Got one too many rhymes. The London and my lines. A dungeon for these guys. Crush them to define 100 at a time. Must have defined the cusp of what is rhyme. Clutching and I climb up the level line. Was always at the top, but now they recognize. Trust you recline when I go double time. The flow is so ridiculous. I do prophesy. Guys are ill-advised to dive into a fight with I. The wicked eye. You will never get blind. That way caller. That way caller. That way caller. That way caller.
That will make your mom go take a lot.
Yes.
That way caller. That way caller.
He said like 30 things, baby. He said like 5 good ones after that chess match shit. He said something about I don't gotta diss black women to make something. Some shit.
Yeah, he said I don't gotta diss black women to be successful.
Yeah, and he said some other shit after that. Fuck. I'm gonna have to go back, Chad.
Yeah, go back.
He said some other shit.
Nah, he was talking. We're gonna have to start pausing it more with this nigga. Just cause he raps so fast, we can't recap it all.
I forgot what it was.
So who's most successful in it? Yeah, I got love on my heart, but it's not all peace and love. No, are you kidding? Yes, there were things worth killing and dying for. Ends ain't one of them though. What are you lying for?
Yeah, that one too. And then he said something before that. I think right after.
That's cause the half heart ain't your half more than half tune. Half of my tune contains more content than every single thing you'd ever do. Guessing it's easy, but only a few could spit content and still slew. I'm sure you noticed this true. One of them is not you. You know what? You wanna have a Barney with the magic mouth, the machine gun armies, with the only one that is channeling Marley.
He was like, you was studying rappers. I was studying Garvey. Or some shit. I'm like, damn, like I'm already on her. I'm on another. Yeah, I'm already on some other shit.
Rappers while I'm studying Garvey. Left out. We can all see who's the best that you came for. Connect 4, I came for a chess match. Not the same league, even the same sport. Literally hundreds of stamps in the passport. Not the same league, even the same sport. Literally hundreds of stamps in the passport. And I ain't this black women to make my living. So who's most successful in it? Yeah, I got love on my heart, but it's not all peace and love. No, are you kidding? Yes, there were things worth killing and dying for. Ends ain't one of them though. What are you lying for? Now if a man runs in your house, Thompson mum in the side of a mouth, who in the right mind wouldn't understand understand why you ended up taking them out. Yes, love is not soft or sorry. Love is so tough it can make your mum catch your body. Love's the only thing worth killing and dying for. That's what I've learned in my time on this earth. Think that I'm wrong, go to a life is ring. Look the man them in the eyes, done it many times, got one too many rhymes in London and my lines are dungeon for these guys. Crushed them to define 100 at a time. Must have defined the cusp of what is fine. Clutching and I climb up the level line was always at the top, but now they recognize. Trust you recline when I go double time. The flow is so ridiculous, I do prophesy. Guys are ill-advised to dive into a fight with I. The wicked eye, you will never get blind. That way caller, that way caller, that way caller, that way caller. That way caller, that way caller.
He got hit with a little fucking hook type shit.
Man, I'm the caller in the building. Oh my God! I ain't fam, I want to wheel up like 3 times. You are disgusting, fam. You should be locked up, fam. You should be locked away. Crime against the pen, man. You are disgusting, bro. You are an animal. Every time you come, you blow me away, fam. I thought you used to pass yourself every time. You know what? Sometimes people come back and the final booth wasn't as good as the first. You don't keep raising the levels. Every final booth you've done has been better, bro. No, thank you. I don't even know where to put that. Like, where do you put something like that? Like, you got scales, you got levels. Like, that's somewhere else. Consistency, right? It's over there. So we got to respect the craft.
Because you can't really rate this from like the other Fire in the Booth because the content of this one is just so much different.
Because you got so many beat switches. So
and what you're listening to and what you're listening for is different.
Yes.
Like Wretch.
Oh, you talking about the context of the shit?
Yeah.
Got you.
It's very different.
Yes.
So it's like you can't even rate this on those type of scales. Like
he's
on some whole other
like how Kendrick. Yeah, I was about to say that.
It's just on some
whole other shit. Yes.
You can't even.
That is, yeah. I got you.
Yeah,
facts. Differently, we're trying it. Evidence is evidence. I think there's only been a few platforms that's put us all in the same space as MCs and allowed us to be judged. Wow. On our craft and not hype and marketing and what the record label was spending and all that. That's all good. There's nothing wrong with all of that. But
he even talking just
this
like
that. Lyrics, flows, rhymes. That was disgusting, bro. We try. You know,
the fact that he just rapped this whole shit in like 10 minutes and he's like not out of breath or no type of shit is kind of
talking. They want us to watch this whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Need some popcorn, Chad.
Wow. On our craft, not hype and marketing and what the record label was spending and all that. That's all good. There's nothing wrong with all of that. But comes down to this, innit? Lyrics, flows, rhymes. That was disgusting, bro. We try. You know, I brought something though. Because I thought, you know what? Even though I knew, usually I would end it there, but I thought it's 10-year anniversary, 10 years since the first album, we got all this activity going on. How can we do something on this platform of all platforms? To take it to a new space. So I bought you a present, bro. You might have heard me mention it a few times in the rap. Yeah. I wrote a graphic novel / illustrated poem, collaboration with an artist called Tokyo Ayama and Troy Edwards. That's for me, yeah? That's for you, bro. Did you sign it for me? You know what, I didn't, but I will do when we come off air. I love that. I brought a copy for you. Because I just wanted to give you a copy. Love that, bro. It's been very good. But also because this next piece I want to share is from that story. So I've written a story. It's a long form rap that we then illustrated and turned into a graphic novel about the rise and fall of human empires, and this particular piece is from a space in the story.
Human empire.
This nigga's it's a graphic novel inspired by a rap that he wrote.
Yes.
How do you expand a rap to like?
I guess it's like different stories and different shits like that.
But a graphic novel is all one story, though, right?
Oh damn! Well, I guess you just. Oh, let's go with that.
But how do you?
In depth.
I mean, he do say he teaches. He does like.
So yeah, he's a lyricist. And
he really does this shit. But I respect it because he lives what he raps.
Where the main character we call the knowledge seeker is being born and reborn in sites of conflict all throughout history. So I thought, let's give them something a bit conceptual, a bit different and out of the box as well. I'm working with a composer at the moment to turn that into, for want of a better word, a spoken word opera. Shout out to Paul Gladstone Reed. So this is a piece that I wanted to share on this platform of all platforms, just to get us thinking about what the art of rhyming means and what it could be. So, you ready for it? I'm ready, bro. You're an animal, man. Let's do it.
Oh, is he gonna rap the graphic novel?
He's gonna rap what the graphic novel was about.
What, based on?
Based on, yeah. I'm very intrigued.
6 minutes, god damn, nigga. You're not out of breath?
That's a crazy idea.
And it seems I was there. Where? Everywhere.
Hold on. This is a whole different type
It's
of.
like this
I was
Peter.
walking through the
Yeah,
woods.
this Peter Pan ass shit.
It's like, you know, the bones,
Yeah.
like when they be having like the bongos. Yeah, like
They got like it's like
one of those?
they got one of them instruments where they got
Yes.
shake it and it
Yes.
sound like thunder.
Yes, it's one of those.
Yeah, okay.
Is that what it is?
It's giving me that vibe.
That's why I was like,
Take me back to 2008, chat.
I was walking through the woods,
I heard ruffles.
blind as a feather.
Yeah, I'm all for it.
Oh, that's
I'm all
funny
for it.
as
I'm all
hell.
for it.
I'm like, dude,
I'm all for
that's
it.
funny.
Every battle ever fought, every stab, every shot. Through the ages of humans, this killing machine. I could feel everything though. It wasn't a dream. I was every soldier that I'd ever fought, with a shield and a sword. All the blood ever drawn from a dagger or a bayonet, an axe that will slay your neck. All my gats to clap, only spraying death. I was in a tank that exploded in Iraq. In a drive-by gang war spraying.
Hold on, a violin make you feel it every time, bro.
Oh yeah, it's one of them instruments that don't miss at all.
Bro, when you play a violin,
It's sunk. Yeah, we know.
like when the anime's trying to go crazy, I know you know what anime. I know y'all UK niggas don't be fucking with anime, bro. When the anime get that violin going, bro.
Sasuke.
Sasuke. His name is Sasuke. Nigga.
Same thing.
No. Nigga, when they get that violin going, bro, that shit just hit you right in the feels, bro. I'm talking about, nigga, you be feeling that shit. I can't lie. Like take a sad scene from any movie.
It's gonna bust some tears out.
And add a violin.
Bust some tears out.
When Ricky dies, add a violin.
They had a saxophone though.
Yeah,
That was kind of crazy too. Yo, they was going crazy.
They was going
Nah,
crazy.
that saxophone was going.
Janet, what's her name?
Singletary.
No, the actor, Chestnut.
Morris Chestnut,
He
yes.
was going crazy, bro. He was acting his ass off.
On me.
Freaky!
On me. Nah,
God
that's a
damn.
classic.
Add a violin.
Axe, will slay your neck. All my gats to clap, only spraying death. I was in a tank that
I think it's an oboe.
In a drive-by gang war spraying.
Oboe. What's that?
It's like a clarinet.
It's like, but it's bigger, right?
Nah, it's kind of smaller.
Is it more like?
They have a wood. The reed is very weird. It's a small ass reed.
I've heard of an oboe.
That sticks out.
It's like a flute almost.
It's a combination.
Because you don't play it like a clarinet, right? You play it up and down, right?
you play it like a clarinet. It's basically a clarinet, but it's not. It's like a higher pitch than a clarinet.
I thought the clarinet was higher.
The clarinet's,
Or am I getting the flute mixed up?
the flute is high. The flute
is the one that you.
It's almost like a piccolo almost, but
Oh,
it's a lower piccolo.
So the oboe is like, it's kind of like similar to like what a piano and an organ is, like those type of, like they're related in that same type of way.
In a way, sure. They're in the same class, but it's not
Like trumpet and or trombone and saxophone, like the kind of.
No, it's more like it's like my band niggas. It's like a baritone.
I know what a baritone is.
And a trumpet.
But the baritone is lower, right?
The baritone is lower, yes.
And the trumpet is more. So the
It's
oboe
high.
is the
They're
trumpet.
in the same class.
So the oboe is a trumpet in this scenario.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm with
Yes.
you. Okay,
Yes.
I'm with
Yes.
you.
Yes. It sounds like it might be. It could be. I don't think it's a violin, but it sounds like a oboe.
I was in a tank that exploded in Iraq.
Sound like
In a
oboe.
drive-by gang war spraying out cars. I was in Nam. Dropping napalm.
It could be a violin. It sounds like both.
When you doing it like
Like they're doing the vibrato with it.
that's why
That's
I'm thinking it's a
fucking me
violin.
up. Yeah. Chad, help me out. It might be. It might be violin. When he like do it normal, it sounds like an oboe.
Without the reverb and or whatever that is.
the vibrato.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm intrigued because they got the woodwinds in the back and the whole shit.
Drawn from a dagger or a bayonet.
He talking to us. He said I was a dropping a napalm.
Only spraying. I was in a tank that exploded in Iraq. In a drive-by gang war spraying out cars. I was in Nam. Dropping napalm. Better burn my skin. I was also Vietnam. I was an Italian massacring Ethiopians. With the bullets only pierced my flesh cause I was both of them.
Hold on.
Boats on the pitch like skin color. Both of them.
Because you know in the story he said the nigga's name is Knowledge Seeker.
Okay.
And he resembles like everybody that's went through the conflict. So I guess he feels their pain.
All their sufferings and shit.
I guess. That's the way I'm interpreting it.
Okay.
So I'm kind of following.
Catch the clap, only spraying death. I was in a tank that exploded in Iraq. In a drive-by and gang war spraying out cars.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is because he's naming different shit. He's like, I was in a drive-by, this and that. I was in Nam, dropping napalm. I just got shot. Like so he's basically naming different instances of like shit that he felt just from different
stories.
I'm with him now. Different instances of violence, but with different motives.
Yeah, like the massacres and shit. He was talking about earlier. Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
I was in Nam, dropping napalm, but it burned my skin. I was also Vietnam. I was in Italian massacring Ethiopians, but the bullets only pierced my flesh because I was both of them. I could feel every single wound of the flesh, but also the pleasure of causing the death. I was a soldier in the caliphate on a crusade, a killer, using Christ in exactly the same way. I was every woman ever killed in a witch hunt, or every little girl forced to grow with a split soul. Cause men like to snip clits or zip bits closed. So they rape.
Hold on. He said I was every woman
killed in a witch hunt.
But then he said I was every woman that had to grow up with a split soul because men like to snip clits and zip. What did he say? Zip something. They snip their clits? What the fuck does that even mean?
I don't know.
I thought maybe they did that to the slaves or something. I'm not 100% sure.
But also the pleasure of causing the death. I was a soldier in the caliphate on a crusade, a killer, using Christ in exactly the same way. I was every woman ever killed in a witch hunt, or every little girl forced to grow with a split soul. Cause men like to snip clits or zip bits closed. So they rape feels nice, before they take my life. I was fighting for liberation, a woman and a general, bringing death to cowards that sold my genitals. One moment, I killed to be free. The next, I was a money that killed for my greed. Tutmosis III, Alexander the Fake, Caesar, Napoleon, Francis Drake. Arms of the state, with armies that are great. But I was also the resistance that's hardly ever praised. I was every indigenous person of America that died trying to protect.
Hold on.
He talking about everybody now.
He said
really
Napoleon.
He really is a historian. Alexander the Great.
Alexander the
He
Great.
said he on the fake.
Yeah, he said Alexander the Fake.
That's crazy.
He's
really a historian.
You could tell he reads.
Oh no, he's deep into
without even like tell me you read without telling me you read.
Oh yeah, he's really in there. He's deep in them books.
I applaud it because me personally, if you make it into a movie, I'll watch the fuck
documentary.
Yeah. Because I like history documentaries. I like history movies. That's my shit.
Yes.
But I can't just be going to no library, researching and reading, looking shit up, just reading. Like I'm just not one of them niggas. Like I'll read. But you doing a lot of
I can read it if it's just like if they skim it.
It's
down.
an excerpt, like it's an excerpt from something.
And if it's like intriguing to me, then I'll go in on my own and try to find it.
But to just have to go just to read this general thing and pick and like, man, I just can't. But now he getting into that indigenous shit. I want to hear what he about to say. This nigga.
I was money that killed for my greed. Tutmosis III, Alexander the Fake.
Who's Moses III?
I'm not hip. That might be some whole other shit. That might be way before this.
Hold on.
That's probably before like he said different empires and shit like that. So I'm probably way before. Way.
Moses the Third. Let's see.
Very true.
Thutmose the Third. Thutmose the Great was the 6th pharaoh of the 18th dynasty. Why is he so famous?
Oh wow. He sounded like a killer.
His wars made him starting wars and stuff because he was an expansion. He was an expansionist. So starting wars to expand Egypt. He became the richest man in the world. And there
because he was saying he was like one of the people that took this shit for greed. So he's rapping. Okay, that makes sense.
So He said, it says his military accomplishments are recorded on the numerous monuments he built.
Wow. What are these?
So he is the great-great-great-grandfather of King Tut.
Oh, so it's in the blood.
Yo.
It's in the blood.
How do you...
But
how is that shit documented? That's far.
I feel like they kept track of all that shit.
Nigga. So you think somewhere like...
in them tombs and shit? Yeah, they got all that shit. The papayas, ain't that what they call it?
I think so.
The papers that they
but
used
like,
to write?
so you think even like in the U.S. they have documentation of like literally every like major thing that went on? Like as far as like how the country became
I feel like
into what it
they
is?
have at least some type of documentation of it. Maybe not like every
So you
little
think when the
teeny-
niggas disappeared in Jamestown, like there's
somebody, and you talking about Roanoke?
Roanoke, yeah.
Yeah, they know some. Somebody knows some.
Indians smoked them niggas.
Who did?
I think the native Indians smoked.
Oh yeah, they got them gone.
I think them indigenous
I
niggas
think
smoked the fuck
they
out them niggas.
they pulled the
But they left no trace
they
though.
pulled the British on the British. My fault, UK. But like how they like befriended them and you know what I'm saying?
UK.
But how they you know what I'm saying? Oh, we good.
And smoked the shit out of them.
Yeah, got them boys up out of there. Trust.
Nigga.
They came back. What they see on that tree? I forgot what they. That was like, damn, ain't nobody here. What the fuck going on?
Nigga, they said they died from malaria, but you would have a trace of niggas if you died from malaria and mosquitoes.
Here.
Not a soul there.
They was feeding them to them bulls and shit.
They smoked them niggas.
Them
They probably
hogs.
ate them niggas. Probably not, but they probably ate them to their animals.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And they ate them niggas.
That's some nutritious meat, boy.
So that wouldn't deter you from coming back. They
Nah.
just came back with some firepower. They came back with some
Alright,
shit.
y'all, I'm going to Jamestown. Fuck all that shit. I'm going to Jamestown.
Nah,
Y'all can have Roanoke.
They not that far from each other though. Like when you think about it, Jamestown and
You right.
Roanoke are really like an hour away from each other.
But that's driving. You got to think them motherfuckers, they horseback riding.
It's still the same tribe though. Like when you think about it, like
I don't
how
know.
many tribes
I don't
are really that?
I don't
Because
know.
you know they
From
hadn't
an hour
expanded.
away?
They hadn't expanded, but so much yet.
I don't think, because how far, Williamsburg to Jamestown is what, like, or not Williamsburg, Hampton to Jamestown is probably, what, 45 minutes away?
Probably.
But you have different native tribes there because Kickintown was a whole tribe.
Right.
And that's not the same as I think Powhatan's. That
Right.
was in,
Right.
so it's,
Right.
So I
and
guess
then they have like another one too. It's
Yeah.
like, right. Okay. Well, yeah, you might be right then. So I guess there was different tribes. Like,
it's very intriguing. I might have to get into that.
because I want to know what was the like, what area was theirs, what area was this person's, what area was that person, who was cool, who wasn't,
Yeah.
or did they all kind of band together to fight that?
Yes.
Common enemy?
Yeah.
What was that? That's very intriguing to me now because that's intriguing.
AKALA really do be having us thinking like.
He really do. Like, I like history though. So this is shit I fuck with.
Yeah.
I was a soldier in the caliphate on a crusade, a killer, using Christ in exactly the same way. I was every woman ever killed in a witch hunt, or every little girl forced to grow with a split soul.
Still, you feeling this shit?
Cause men like to snip clits or zip bits closed, so the rape feels nice. How they take my life. I was fighting for liberation, a woman and a general, bringing death to cowards that sold my genitals. One moment, I killed to be free. The next, I was a money that killed for my greed. Tutmosis the Third, Alexander the Fake, Caesar, Napoleon, Francis Drake. Arms of the state, with armies that are great, but I was also the resistance that's hardly ever praised. I was every indigenous person of America that died trying to protect their homes from a predator. Then a robe-clad Roman senator, and every noble that showed you the ways of the treacherous. I was in the Belgian Congo hacking off limbs. In Rwanda, a cancer doing the same thing. I was a Japanese general occupying the Philippines. A Filipino child too young to know what it means. I was at Sharpeville, I was just 2. My mother, with a bullet in her head. And I knew, barely out of a womb, I played with a wound. I knew life was a cycle, she'll be back soon. I was a soldier of Ashanti, resisting the British, but at the same time still selling humans to the Dutch. If you're honest with yourself and you look back through shoes.
You were fighting with the British, but you were selling humans to the Dutch?
This is a whole lie.
Where are the Dutch from? Dublin? Ireland?
I don't know exactly. It's around that area. I don't know.
Like, what country is the Dutch?
I don't know. That's a good question. I never really thought about that, honestly. Now that I think about it.
I've heard the Dutch.
Yeah, I've heard so many times.
And I just kind of just, oh, yeah, the Dutch.
Yeah,
but, like, where are the Dutch?
I think it is Ireland. Ain't like the Duchess of Ireland? Ain't that the term?
The Netherlands. I wonder why that is. Because Ireland, they're Irish.
Yes.
So Netherlands is Dutch. But they're right beside each other. So I think.
We're totally fucked. Cause I was that little girl in that church in Alabama. In the ground was a damn Margaret Sanger. Then I was Paul Warfield, Tibbets, Jr. Feeling just fine in a B2 lane. I did my job. 100,000 dead. I went home to relax. Then I was every child that were born with the four limbs. Cause they were just pawns on the board to inform kings. I saw sharks following ships, intrigued by the trail that comes overboard. I saw sharks following the ship I was on. I knew then that it couldn't be long. We had tried to get free, but as if they were wrong. We were thrown overboard from the deck of the zone. So many bodies that the sharks couldn't finish the flesh. It took the waves to administer death. And I drained the rest at the bottom of the sea. The uncounted millions that dreamed to be free. The next minute I was back on a ship. This time as a soldier of the French. Right off the coast of Haiti, we made a gas chamber for African rebels. I couldn't deal with the stench. Then my head was chopped off.
Wait, the French were holding Haiti hostage?
Yes, I think that's the.
When was this? Why did I never hear?
I'm pretty sure like French is like the
France?
Yes.
Was Stalin in them?
Stalin wasn't France. I think.
Yes, he was. He was Stalin was France, wasn't he?
He might be. I think I'm getting him Churchill. I think I'm getting
Stalin. Winston Churchill was England.
Yeah.
Stalin was France. He wouldn't have been Spain. Who was Spain? Well, think of the name, like Ferdinand.
Who was Russia then? Or USSR at that time? I thought he was Stalin. I think he was USSR.
Wait, hold on. Churchill.
Because he was Great Britain. You're right. I remember that. Hitler was obviously Germany. Mussolini was Italy. I forgot who Japan was. I can't remember.
How do you spell Stalin?
Chat, I don't know.
Oh, Stalin.
Yes.
Stalin.
Yes. USSR, right? I think he was USSR. Then Gorbachev came in.
Let's see. So. What country was Stalin from? Russian.
Yeah, USSR.
Him and Churchill weren't cool.
They were different. They were on different sides because World War II, it was just them three against everybody else.
So who was France?
I don't remember who France was. They was low key.
But they were over Haiti.
This is before. I think this is like during the slave trade. What he talking about?
France and Haiti history.
Because I think they colonized Haiti.
The first French to arrive at Haiti were pirates who began to use the island of Tortuga in 1625 as a base of settlement for raids against Spanish ships.
Yes.
So when France was trying to invade Spain, they used Haiti as like a safe haven. So naturally, I guess they used the people that were there too. You can't trust these niggas, bruh. Why they go to where the Negroes at to want to just fuck with niggas?
He talking shit. He was saying how the 100,000 that got killed. He was talking about how he was on that ship. He ended up trying to be one of the
100,000 that got killed when?
I think some of the Africans in the Middle Passage.
Like just getting here?
Yeah, type shit.
Because we're talking about the sharks and shit.
Yeah.
Thrown over and shit.
Yeah,
I've just seen your brother getting thrown over for no reason. Because there's too many people, or and he said it was a gas chamber because of the stench. That's what he said too.
Yeah. He was talking about I was on that ship, wishing I could be free. Now I'm back on that ship. And then he talking about the French shit. The way
he painted the picture.
He's crazy with it.
He nice.
So many bodies that the sharks couldn't finish the flesh. It took the waves to administer to be free. The next minute I was back on the ship. This time as a soldier of the French. Right off the coast of Haiti, we made a gas chamber for African rebels. I couldn't deal with the stench. Then my head was chopped off by one of the Destiny's henchmen. He gave the order for killing all Frenchmen. And all I could see was pyramids. Can you see? Designed by man's mind, but built by his greed. The strangest pyramids I ever did see. It's not built by stones, but the bones of families.
The strangest pyramids I ever seen wasn't built by stones, but the bones.
Wow.
That is the craziest ending line.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all had to kill
So
many
many people just to get
all these empires, all the riches y'all got, all the empires y'all got are built on false,
false hope and killings, senseless killings.
I don't know what it is about 2016, but it just feels like a hot. Yeah, I can't even lie. I watched some of the other fire in the culture and stuff.
Abuse.
I'll just say and be honest. Wretches in particular, I love Nasties before that. There's a few that I've loved. Bashies. A few years, there's been a few that I've been like, ooh. And the Wretches came out this shit. I was like, and I told him, I was like, oh, that's a level. So, you know what? Let's keep pushing the boundary, and hopefully everyone who comes on it. I think he's just done that again. I think the boundary's just been pushed. You know, like that was something else, bro. Like that was
the second
I
part.
visualized every single last thing.
I like the rap.
Every single last thing that you said was visual.
No video we've done ever had us really thinking about that.
You know what? Sometimes I wish there were words to describe people like you, bro. Like, and that right there, for young bucks watching this, is why AKALA's here 13 years later. True. And he's still doing what he's doing. He's a successful businessman. That's right. Ownership is key. Everything that he has, he owns. I salute you, bro. Nah, but respect. You are an animal.
Nah,
cousin. That's a hitter right there. That's a hitter.
That makes me want to research his little book, like his book.
I wonder how many books he had.
I don't know, but I like the way that he sets the shit up because it makes me want to research it. Like it makes me want to figure out what the fuck was going on.
He gives you a little dabble on it. He don't give you the whole thing.
So I'm like, what the fuck really was going on? Maybe that's his whole point of doing that.
Yeah,
he wants you to be curious.
Yes,
he wants
you
to
curious. Start the conversations about shit.
Okay, I fuck with you, man.
Well done.
That shit hard, man.
Nah, that's a billion right there.
That's hard, man. Hey, if y'all ain't hit, man, go get hit, man.
Indeed.
But all these countries, America,
every country got
Russia,
some
Germany. Germany's is probably the only country where this shit is on Front Street for real. Like everything that they did.
But you don't even what were they before the 40s or the 30s, whatever? I think it was.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. You got that main thing. But go back.
But you know how everybody looks down on Germany because of that?
Yes.
It seems like the U.S. don't really get that type of flack for real for the whole slave shit. Not for real. Maybe because every country was really doing it. It's just we were the one country that said, yeah. Because I think bits and pieces of other countries came here and made America. It wasn't just all England.
We are a melting pot. Yes.
It wasn't just all England. I'm pretty sure Germans and Russians and all type of motherfuckers came over here, and they were all part of that. Just that's why they just say Europeans. They don't say England.
Oh, got you.
But England, I guess, was the spearhead that kind of was taking point on it.
It was a whole bunch of people that explored here during similar times. Like Spain was around here.
France was over here.
Great Britain, obviously.
Russia had Alaska, so they were over here.
That's like
after the fact.
That's like during the First World War.
So that's what I'm saying. Like this whole shit is just like
it's very intriguing.
Very intriguing, man.
Everybody got skeletons in the closet for real.
Everybody, probably except for Africa. Africa ain't did shit, but get fucked on.
They was doing their slave trades too. They had
Africa.
They had internal slave trades.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. That's why like a lot of the arguments for like
you were slaving your own people.
Yeah,
you were slaving your own people. Still doesn't mean that you come over here and fucking.
They definitely revved it up to a whole nother extent.
So, yeah, I mean, let us know what y'all think in the comments, man. Make sure y'all like,
comment,
subscribe.
Follow us on social media at the top down below.
Yes, sir. Bunch more shit coming up, man. Bunch more shit coming up, man. Appreciate y'all for fucking with us.